Out the biker community as Wolfmann. He grew up in the Dorchester area of Massachusetts and has been riding since he was 12 years old. He is a veteran of the U.S. Army and proudly served our country overseas in the theaters of Germany, Italy, and Panama. He retired from the U.S. Army and hung up his 1,000-yard stare to live a life behind bars, the handlebars of a motorcycle riding down the open road. His mission is to inform, educate, and spread his love of motorcycles and the joy of riding to bikers and non-bikers alike. His motto and creed is simply, it's not the destination. It's not how you get there, but instead, it's the people you meet along the way. In the wind, with the Wolfman. Let's ride.
Good morning, Biker Nation. This is In the Wind, and I am your host, the Wolfman. We're coming to you live from WSMN 1590 AM, 95.3 FM, WSMN.live, Facebook.com/Wolfman with 3 N's, and YouTube at In the Wind Radio. Today's weather. Look outside. Everything is yellow. Looks like we've been through a nuclear apocalyptic blast, but it isn't. That's just smoke coming down from Canada and Minnesota, tell those guys to put those fires out. They're really messing with our sunshine down here. Today is going to be in the 90s, believe it or not, and tomorrow is also going to be in the 90s, and the rest of the week is 80s, and no rain in sight, so that means get on your bike, clean off that visor you have there in case you get all that smoke buildup on that, because this smoke is really annoying. It really looks weird out there. It's kind of yellowy.
Spooky.
Yeah, it more looks like a Halloween. You know, I love Halloween.
A hot Halloween.
I wish we could get a hot Halloween. You ever stand in Spooky World in the middle of the night at 20 degrees with the wind blowing?
No, they don't allow me in there.
Ever heard of Summerween?
No, what is Summerween?
So,
Does it have to do with hot dogs?
That's funny, but
That's Summer Wieners.
That's it.
So I first heard of it from a show called Gravity Falls on the Disney Channel, where they would carve watermelons and basically celebrate Halloween in summer. And then millennials started actually celebrating it.
Instead of candy, do you get firecrackers?
Maybe, I don't know.
That would be cool.
Instead of
still did
pumpkin
candy.
chunkin', can we do watermelon felon? I don't know.
Get the trebuchets out. We'll start launching them.
Have you ever seen pumpkin chunkin'?
Oh, yeah.
That's where they make these giant
Trebuchet.
slingshots.
It's a trebuchet, they call it. Yeah,
and
trebuchet.
And they
Launch it.
shoot pumpkins. It's like really cool.
Awesome.
Well, let's get into the rally report. First of all, this weekend we have the Honors Legacy Bash. That's going to be over at the Heineken Brewery, 12 to 6, rain or shine. That's to help an organization that takes care of dogs and brings them to help vets, which is a really good deal. And we have July 18th, Seacoast Harley-Davidson Bike Night, Northampton, New Hampshire. We also have July 18th, the 6th annual Mike Wilson Memorial Ride, and to benefit the Special Olympics. And Brainz is in the house to discuss that today. What up?
What's up? Thanks for having me.
We had you before.
Yeah.
July 18th, the 20th annual Granite State Thunder Run, 232 Caleb Highway at the American Legion Post. I believe it's 51. But if I'm wrong, I know Chief will say no, because Chief's the American Legion Rider.
Which one are we talking? Where is it?
Caleb Highway.
I don't know.
Well,
Not sure.
most people know where it is, not you.
Okay. I don't know what post it is what I'm saying. I don't know.
I think it says Post 51.
Okay.
So, look who's in the house today. Brainz.
What's up?
How you doing today?
I'm all right. How's things?
Pretty good. Let's get into talking about this Mike Wilson run, because the name changed last year.
It did. So this Saturday, the 18th, we are having our 6th annual Mike Wilson Memorial Charity Ride
Second
to benefit.
annual, but sixth annual ride.
Yeah, I'll get to that. Yeah. But to benefit the Special Olympics and the Merrimack Friars. Last year, Mikey was a rider. He was our sergeant at arms. He passed away unexpectedly and way too quickly, if you ask me, but life goes on. In honor of him for coming up with the idea when the Elks Rider 720 was new, looking for charity rides to do, he came up with the idea of doing something to benefit the Special Olympics. So in honor of that, in remembrance of him, we renamed the ride last year the Mike Wilson
ride to benefit Special Olympics in the
I was
Merrimack
involved
Falls.
in that, and
Yeah.
it wasn't an easy task.
Well, I met some flack about it because people said the name was too long and whatever. But, too bad.
Too bad.
Too bad. It is what it is.
You're the president. It is what it
That's
is.
Currently, that is the case. Yes, we'll see if I'm not president what they do at that point, but that won't be up to me.
And I
For
just
the time being, I'm honoring my friend's memory.
Okay, and one more thing coming up August 8th. This came in from Ray. Vet Fest at Deerfield Fairground 9 to 2. They changed that location because the Anheuser-Busch factory shut down, and we were having it there. I went to the one last year. It was actually a really, really fun night. Oh, I told
Nice.
I told you somebody do it. Wayne Purrington.
Yeah.
Post 51 is the Epping American Legion, and 232 is Caleb Highway. So it's post
Nice.
232 Caleb Highway, Epping, New Hampshire.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Wayne.
Wayne's always got my back.
It's funny, Wayne's road name used to be Smoky. With all the smoke outside, it's almost like
It is eerie.
it's like kismet that he's tuning into the show with all the answers today.
Is it not eerie?
He's lingering outside in the atmosphere.
Kind of looks like Jason Voorhees is going to come out of nowhere, out of a lake.
Did you just say Wayne looks like Jason Voorhees?
Yes.
I love you, Wayne.
So let's give us a little bit more about this. So
All right, sure. So, like I said, it's this Saturday, the 18th. Registration starts at 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. We're at the 12 Murphy Drive in Nashville, right off Northeastern Boulevard across from Bell Tate's.
Did you say Boulevard?
Boulevard. That's where we're staging up and leaving from. That is also the return point. Kickstands up at 10:30. It is $30 for rider, $30 for passenger. I know it's a little high, but it's for a good cause. That
it's
includes
Special
lunch.
Olympics.
We have live music after the ride. There will be food. Like I said, lunch is included with that price. We've got special raffles, including a motorcycle raffle this year.
What are you raffling off?
We have a generous member of the lodge donated a 2003, I believe, don't quote me on that, Honda Shadow 750 Ace with 7,000 miles. It's a little older, but the thing runs. We just got it certified with a safety certification that it is roadworthy and ready to go. It's got good tires and brakes and come down. $20 a ticket, 200 tickets. We won't draw until all 200 tickets are sold. Even if you want to do a quick turnaround and put it on Marketplace, you're going to get some money back. Again, it's for a good cause. Let's sell some tickets.
We discussed a girl that I know who's trying to get into motorcycles.
Sure.
This would be the cheapest way for her to get a new bike, especially a 750 Ace. That's not a bad deal. So one other thing is
I need to put.
rain or shine.
It is rain or shine. Can you put
He's whispering to Amy. I think they're in love. Are you guys? Are you guys in love?
Yeah, we're just. She's going to help me with some copies. No, I need those printed. I don't need that printed. I need the directions.
So, anyways,
Sorry.
let's talk about who Mike Wilson was.
Mike Wilson was a founding member. He's been there since the beginning. He's a good old local boy. He has family in the area. He, like I said, was the sergeant at arms. Never a bad word about anyone. He would come out and hang out and loved enjoying everybody's company. And like I said, he unexpectedly fell ill and he passed away. So we're just trying to honor his memory, and we thought that would be fitting, whereas he's the one that came up with the idea to benefit the Special Olympics charities. And last year we had Easter seals on board with the Special Olympics.
I remember that.
This year we are geared more towards the Merrimack Friars, which is a lot of the same individuals that are athletes from the Special Olympics are a part of this club organization. Last year, the money we raised went to help them pay for their prom that they do for all of the members of the Friars, for, tux rental, whatever. The food at the venue, we help pay for the venue with that. So they benefited greatly, and we need to up the game and beat what we donated last year. So I'm asking everyone to come out. Again, it is a rain or shine. You said the weather was good, but if you've been watching Saturday, it's been fluctuating.
It has been.
And
But it doesn't have the heart to destroy a ride like that.
no, it shouldn't. And barring the police escort, the troopers that are escorting us, deciding it is unsafe to lead the ride, we are doing it. We're on. We cross through a bunch of different towns, heading out to Peterborough, where there's a 20-minute layover for a bathroom break, water break, Gatorade, whatever. We go kickstands up again from Peterborough and come back a little northern route down through Wilton, Lineborough, back to Nashua, where, like I said, we're going to have the raffle. I believe we've got lots of raffle basket items. There should be a TV that we're raffling. Like I said, there's some big ticket items. The motorcycle raffle will be a separate raffle. And it's usually, a great time. I got some surprises before kickstands up, too, that I think everyone's going to love. And I'd like to say it's a flyover, but I couldn't arrange that. Maybe next year.
You got the Blue Angels?
Yeah, maybe next year. Maybe we get some guy in a little Cessna to just kind of over the parking lot.
We'll get a bunch of guys with drones.
Well, that would be awesome, actually.
A drone.
Don't give me any ideas.
I'm telling you, that'd be cool. I love drones. Drones are one of my favorite things to do.
Nice.
I didn't mention my sponsors today. Today, for my sponsors, we have Mayhem Inc. over here, 89 Pearl Street. And we have Nashville Bingo down on Daniel Webster Boulevard. And let's not forget my sponsor and yours for the run.
Yeah.
Nault Seacoast Indian Motorcycles at 32 Lafayette Road over in Hampton.
Yeah. I actually
You have a sponsors list?
I do. Let me do that. So anyone that knows me,
everybody knows you.
Anyone that knows me knows I'm like organized chaos. Like I know where it is. You may not be able to find it ever, but I'll tell you right exactly where it's located. So we have a group chat through the WhatsApp for the riders, and there's several different chat rooms there. I tend to give like really long, drawn-out messages. Let's just say I like to cover all my bases and eliminate any questions. And as I'm typing these things out, I kind of just run on and on and on and on. Some of the guys and girls find it irritating. Others think it's like...
I found it irritating.
Like a little bit hysterical, how like crazy I am with it. That being said, I don't forget nothing. That's the first rule of Rogers Rangers. Don't forget nothing. So I'll pack for a overnight. And I have a list, like I'm going away overnight. I got a whole packing list. I overpack everything. Better to have and not need than need and not have.
Absolutely.
So we had sponsors this year. We did 3 different tiers of sponsor. We have a platinum, a gold, and a silver. The big platinum sponsors this year that get their name on the banner and on the back of our shirts. We have Truck and Auto Repair, and that will be Mike Fournier, who is the Board of Directors Chairman from the 720 Elks Lodge. He's also a trustee. Thank you, Mike. We have Joyce Cooling and Heating.
Mike Peeps.
Yes, and plumbing and electric and stuff, because they keep expanding.
I'm waiting when they get into midget wrestling.
Okay.
Because they expand like crazy.
All right, let me know. Let's go. So I want to thank Sean and Abe over there for sure, and all the whole crew they got over there at Joyce Cooling and Heating. McGovern Toyota of Nashua, the entire team there. We got that through Sonny Goodspeed.
Who's
Crocs.
not here today.
He was supposed to be here. He had other engagements he had to deal with. But thank you, McGovern Toyota of Nashua and all the crew over there. We have Second Wind Water Systems. That would be coming from Greg Chambers, who is the esteemed loyal knight over at the 720. He also is involved heavily in all the veterans programs that we run out of the lodge. Thank you, Mr. Chambers. Yeah. And then, of course, Nault's Seacoast Indian. We got Kurt over there, the owner, the whole family, Nault's family. We got Scott. We got Anna Vey, of course. I got to thank Ralph because he's always working it over there. And then, of course, the lovely Christina, our favorite.
Your favorite.
Shout out to all of the crew over at Nault's Seacoast Indian. Thank you. Then we have a couple of gold and silver.
When's the wedding? I know you have a crush on her.
Yeah, well, who doesn't? I mean, she's a beautiful lady. Anyway, focus. We have gold and silver sponsors as well. I do want to mention EPS, which is Edge Point Solutions. That is Megan Gibbo. She is a trustee over at the 720. Thank you, Megan. And then I got like all the other thanks. You want me to just run them down real quick and get them out of the way?
Really quick.
I
only have an hour.
We got the ER from our lodge, Sonny Goodspeed. Also, our Sergeant at Arms for the riders. Thank you, Sonny. All the members of the lodge, the officers, the bartenders, all the staff, everyone who donated raffle items. Huge. Thank you for donating raffle items for all your time and effort. Of course, all the athletes. from the Special Olympics. All the Friars, their handlers that show up in force and bring them out. We try and make the day about them 100%. We've got Kirk over at Defiant Designs Ink and Vinyl. He's huge thanks to Kurt. He always goes above and beyond. He gives us deadlines. We show up 6 days later, past the deadline, and he goes, whatever it takes, he gets it done for us. So huge thanks. He made the T-shirts and the banners for us this year. Thanks, Kirk. Special thanks to Keith Melanson. He's the member that donated the motorcycle for the raffle. Awesome guy. I want to also make a shout out to the state and local law enforcement. We got Sergeant LaPointe at the Concord Barracks. He's the one who organized our escort. Trooper Quigley, this will be his second year doing the ride. Thank you, Trooper Quigley. Last year we also had a Trooper Belanger. Not sure if he's going to be with us. If he is, I'm excited. If not, I'm sure they're going to bring another trooper equally as awesome. So thanks to them. Chief LaFlame from Hollis PD for organizing some key blocks at intersections so we can just roll right through. We've got all the duty officers there as well. We've got Brookline, Mason, Greenville, Temple, Peterborough, Greenfield, Lineborough, Milford, Amherst, to name a few. Lined up all the blocks. We should not have to put our feet down until we get to the halfway point, and then not again until we pull into the parking lot.
Oh my, that was a mouthful, huh?
That was a mouthful. Thanks for letting me spew it.
And I want to
thank you. Good night.
And I want to thank everybody for letting me get this Oscar. That's what you sound like, you accepting an
the
Oscar.
Academy.
The Academy Award.
Well, I promised people that I would get a plug in. I rambled quickly, but stay tuned for my rants on the WhatsApp.
Now, you have a couple members that are Special Olympic gold medalists.
We do. We have Derek for sure, who is multiple medalist. I believe he does summer and winter programs with the Olympics. He's one of the original members. He's been around from the beginning. He is a member at the 720, and he was asked early on if he wanted to be a member. We also have. Oh, thank you.
I wasn't able to scan it.
Okay, we'll try later. We also have our honorary member, Tori. She's having some difficulties being able to make an appearance this year. We hope to see her there. So,
she
hi,
hasn't
Tori.
missed one yet.
I know it's there's some strife going on. We're trying to get her there. We're trying as we might to get her there, and hopefully we'll see her. I don't think she's taken her vest off since we gave it to her 3 years ago.
She sleeps in it.
She loves the whole idea of being a part of it, and we love having her because she's pretty fantastic, and all the athletes as well. Again, like I said, some of the athletes, not all of them, are also a member of the Merrimack Friars, which that organization tries to focus on some community amongst all of those families through any struggles or anything they got going on, and they try to support them in their day-to-day. So we're happy to be a part of helping them out.
What's your favorite part of one of these charity rides? Doesn't have to be the Special Olympics.
Taking my boots off after when I get home. Take a nap.
On the ride.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I like leading the ride, which this will be my second year up front. I'm used to be in the back as tail gunner, as the sergeant at arms. Last year I led the ride. This year I'll be leading the ride. I do kind of like that. I like the turnout. I like the camaraderie amongst all the riders from other organizations and friends and family and other lodges, American Legion lodges. We get combat vets that come out. Sometimes we get Leatherneck MC that comes out. So getting everybody together for a common goal to support these athletes and the Friars is it's a pretty good feeling at the end of the day. But then I do get to take my boots off, so that's fantastic.
Well, I'm going to do what I've done for the last 2 years. I'm going to donate an hour of my show.
Absolutely.
So that's up there for the raffle. They
Perfect.
can come in on my show. We'll set a date when they win, and they can talk about whatever they want to talk about.
Well, let me add, the guy who won last year
Never turned
ghosted
up.
me. We never found him. It's partly my fault. I'll take the blame. But if he's listening in, or if he is aware of the ride and shows up on Saturday, he can still redeem
He can.
his prize. There's no time limit on it.
Oh, there is a time limit.
Well, the time limit is as long as
1
you
year.
have a show. We'll get him in here. Again, I apologize. That was partly my fault. I was running like a chicken with my head cut off last year, and I should have been more diligent at getting contact information.
Yep. So this time around, make sure you get that contact
Absolutely.
information. And an hour of my show, you can talk about your business, you can talk about your life, you can talk about rides, you can talk about anything you want. You just can't swear.
That's okay.
That's BS.
I didn't
Bravo
say.
Sierra, which
Yeah.
is a new show that's coming on this radio channel.
Really?
Bravo Sierra, yep. Ray O'Donnell, she's going to be doing it, and I believe she's bringing I forget her name. I have so much hard times with names. It's two women, Ray O'Donnell and another woman who
Were they
runs
your
Honest
guests last
Dog.
week or a few
Yep,
weeks ago?
Yep.
Yeah.
I could look it up,
Nice.
but
Yeah.
actually, I can look it up right now. It's right here in front of me. Duh. Let's see. We had Ray O'Donnell and Faith Harris.
Nice.
So I didn't forget it too much because I wrote it down.
Nice.
So they're getting their own show, which is a great feel. Cause,
Awesome.
I don't promote too many people getting shows, and if I suggest you for a show to my station manager, you're gonna do.
How
good.
you doing, Kevin Linehan?
You don't get your own show.
Come on, man.
You're all over the road there, brother.
What
I
are you
can't
gonna
even
do?
call you Gnome anymore.
I know, right? It's the new look.
I don't know. I kind of like you with the long beard, especially when you get off the bike and it's going over your shoulders.
There's individuals that like the beard, so the beard is gone. Because I don't like the beard anymore.
This is the time of show I thank some of my listeners. Of course, we have Mama Wolfmann is watching. She always watches. Love you, Mama. She's down in Florida. Wayne Purrington, who we just talked about. Troy Saunders from the Nashua Fire Department. We have Kevin Linehan. Oh, that's you. You're in two places at once.
Give me a show.
Mike Poulon. Epping Post is 51. That's what Mike Poulon said. So now we have a controversy. Wayne says Post 51 is Epping. Yeah, that's what we just said.
I think they should fight.
You want to get a
Coming this Saturday, we are having a celebrity boxing match. Wayne Purrington and Troy Poulin, right? Is that his name, Troy? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, they're going to duke it out over what the post
it's
is.
not Troy. It's Mike Poulon.
Mike Poulin,
So I
sorry.
got my money on Mike.
Troy Saunders, that's it. I'm sorry. Sorry, gentlemen. Sorry.
I got my money on Mike.
All right. Sorry, Wayne.
Ken White. What was that?
That's Ding. What's up?
That's Ding. What's up, Ding? Walter Lloyd.
Walter is a rider. He is
Bulldog?
camper.
Oh, Camper.
Camper is his
Oh, yeah.
is his road name. He will be one of the masterminds in the kitchen on Saturday, cooking up the burgers, dogs, sausage, peppers, onions, all the goodies.
You're doing sausage and peppers and onions?
Sausage, peppers, onions.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Maybe I might have to show up.
Yeah, we're trying to squeeze out the $30 buy-in. You know.
And an old friend of mine, Susan, is watching.
Oh, hi, Susan.
Good morning, Susan. She says good morning. I like it when I have old friends show up on my show. I had,
Just don't show up at my door.
Don't show up at my door. You might not like who you see. Well, we got all kinds of cops and
Oh,
fire
yeah.
engines showing up. Out
They
there.
know I'm here.
We have an ambulance pulling up, and another cruiser,
Wow. There's
and another cruiser.
Oh, this is some heavy activity right across the street at.
No, they're just they're passing us.
No, they're all lined up in front of the exchange as well. You see them all parked there?
Yeah,
We're not going to say the actual name of the exchange, but everyone
No.
that knows downtown knows
yeah,
what
that place
exchange.
is horrible.
Yeah.
So, anyways, what band you got coming in this week?
We have the same gentleman that we had last year. It was a two-piece like acoustic duo. Space and Beans is the name they go by. Space and Beans or Space and Bean. I'm not sure. They're pretty good. They just will sit there, some background noise, and one of them can't make it. I'm not sure if we've got Bean or Space showing up, but it's the one that sings a majority of the song. So one of the two, either Space or Bean, will be there for after the ride for some entertainment. And like I said, I got something big planned for before the ride that I hope everyone gets a big
Blue
kick out of.
Angel flyover.
Yeah, I worked on the flyover. Nashua Municipal Airport up here wouldn't allow the B-52 to come into the airspace.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
we actually have a connection, Nick. That would be something that I don't know what it would take to make something like that happen, but that would be awesome.
Well, there's a guy over there that he flies banners behind his planes.
Yeah,
And
in Nashua.
yeah, I've been
Huh.
trying to get him to become a sponsor, but he pulls banners behind his plane, and that would be a good thing.
We don't need a banner. We need a barrel roll over the parking lot before we roll out. That's what we need.
Do you have the fawns jumping the 13 trash cans?
The shark. He's jumping the shark.
Well,
and
no.
I might have jumped the shark this year as well. We'll just leave that to
Well,
be seen.
First, he jumped 13 garbage cans 14 because 13 was unlucky, and he crashed into Arnold's chicken stand.
Okay. Well, he jumped the shark on water skis, though, so that doesn't
That's when
really
his cr-
pertain to the
that's
motorcycle.
when Happy Days started going downhill.
Jump the shark.
Yep.
That's the term, jump the shark, right?
That's where it came from.
Yep.
Believe it or not.
Yep.
Who's your favorite? Let's call Hollywood biker.
Hollywood biker? Arnold in Terminator on the Fat Boy.
You think so?
Why not? You know, I can't swear, but
I'm a big Chris Dunham fan. I mean, come on, really? How many times have you ever seen a gun fired from a moving motorcycle? A couple times.
Which movie is this?
That's Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Now I know what you're talking about. Yep.
And there's a very little.
I might have to go back and revisit that series just for the heck of it.
There's a very little known movie called Beyond the Law, starring Charlie Sheen.
I was going to say Charlie Sheen. Yeah, he goes undercover as like a big time biker guy. Yeah.
And who is that guy? I can never remember his name. Who always plays a biker or a tough guy or something. Was his rival, but he goes undercover. And my favorite character in that was Virgil. Because Virgil's trying to teach him how to be a biker, and then at the end they pee on his vest. He goes, "You're a biker now, dude."
Oh, that's nasty.
You're too clean.
Ugh, that's nasty.
But it was a great movie.
Yeah. Again, I might have to go back and rewatch that. I don't have good memory retention for movies and stuff.
Really?
Well, you know, I've been taking that. They get that medicine like Prevagen for your brain.
Doesn't work.
I've been taking that for I don't know how long now.
You've built up a tolerance.
That was the joke, Ray.
Yeah.
I don't remember how long I've been taking it. Yeah. All right.
It was a very
I'll be here all week.
bad.
It was
joke.
a bad joke. Yeah. I apologize.
What other biker movies do you like?
Space. Space is playing. Phil said out of the Space and Bean.
Just Space.
Other biker movies? Oh boy.
Stone Cold.
Is that with Stone Cold Steve Austin, right?
No, that's what Brian Bosworth, the former football player, where
Okay.
he plays an undercover cop infiltrating
Stone Cold. Okay.
the Brotherhood.
I'll tell you, my memory retention on anything is really poor. I do like, and there's really no motorcycles in it, but Warriors. Warriors come out and play with the bottles.
I've been meaning to rewatch. I got
There's no
the DVD.
motorcycles in it, but same idea.
Well, that was Street Gangs.
Mm.
Can you dig it?
I can dig it. The guy, that's the radio DJ, right? Who narrating the whole night. It's a woman. A woman, isn't it?
Can you dig it was the guy that brought them all to the zoo there.
Okay.
Well, if we reunite, if we become united, we can take over New York. Can you dig it?
I got to go back and watch
Cyrus.
that movie.
That was
Cyrus.
Okay,
yep. Wow.
And then it was a great movie because the radio announcer was like, "Come on,
Yeah,
my
it was the lady on the radio, right? It was a female voice,
Right,
right?
but she
And they just showed like her face, like they
her
didn't.
mouth on
Yeah.
the microphone.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna do for me.
Yeah. Well, you got a face made for radio.
I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a great movie, but it wasn't biker.
Yeah. It was Street Gangs. Okay. I don't know. I can't call to mind any actual biker movies that I have. Well, you know, Wild Hogs, but that's hysterical.
This is supposed to come out with number 2.
Really?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Nice. That was funny though. That wasn't like serious stuff, but that was a funny.
That was
movie.
with Ray Liotta,
Yeah.
Tim
Rest
Allen.
in peace, Ray Liotta. Yeah.
Tim Allen, Martin Lawrence, John Travolta, and I can never remember the guy that the computer guy,
William H. Macy.
William H. Macy.
Yeah.
And of course, my favorite on the movie is what's her name there? The female. My favorite. I can't remember her name. She was also in My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, Marissa Tomei.
Marissa Tomei, who is actually related to Mel Tomei.
The entertainer guy?
Yep.
That's not the guy with the big nose, right?
No, that's the guy that was always on.
Who's the guy with the big nose?
Jimmy Durante.
Ha-cha-cha. Yeah.
Jimmy Durante.
We go on such tangents over here, you and I. Like
We just travel off the
yeah.
beaten path.
The people like these guys
so
are
let
like
me ask-
insane.
let me ask you a question.
Ask.
What first inspired you to become a wrestler? Oh, that was for Sonny who didn't show up.
Oh, son, I can answer for him.
Answer for him.
He was large and in charge, and he liked beating on people, I guess. Yeah, in a scripted fashion.
His tag team was Chunky and Funky.
I don't know. I'm not going to say anything negative about my
was-
boy there. 'Cause,
That was
yeah.
the name of his tag team.
He's
was
good to
Chunky
me.
and Funky.
He is.
We
He
gotta
is
get
good
him back
to me.
on.
Yeah,
He's fun to have on the radio.
he is fun. Yeah.
What first inspired you to become a biker?
When I remember being a little kid, and you get your matchboxes and stuff, and we had a bunch of like old, like at the time, circa whatever, when I was a kid a long time ago, like
When
the
toys
little
were real.
yeah, like the little motorcycles, the little die-cast little motorcycles. And I used to always go for playing with the motorcycles, even though the motorcycles were bigger than the Matchbox cars.
Yeah.
And there wasn't actually a little guy to put on them or anything. Well, I'm sure you could get it, but you know what I mean. I'd be like tooling around with my brothers on the motorcycles all the time. And me and my older brother, Sean, used to talk all the time about when we can get our license, we're getting our license. And then he just, never did. But I stuck with it. And as soon as I was able to, I was on dirt bikes and then street bikes riding around Stowe, Vermont on the ski area. My cousin used to live up there. He was a ski instructor in the winter, but in the summer I'd go up and we'd cruise around on the dirt roads, on the mountain roads, on a little CB 350 Honda. And that was it. I was stuck at that point. Once I got on the road, even though it was a dirt road, but still.
Well, dirt roads all sooner or later become paved roads.
They're probably paved now. That was a long time
And
ago.
driving a motorcycle on a dirt road is not easy.
Not a Harley anyway. It's
No.
not fun. Yeah.
And I hate that because, like, some places you go on these runs, you have no choice but to hit a dirt road.
I'm notorious in the past for leading a ride
Accidentally
and finding the dirt road. You can ask Big Pinky. He'll be like, again with the dirt road? He's actually stopped before and been like, nope, I'm turning around. I'm not going down it.
I was on the road. It was up here in New Hampshire.
They're all in New Hampshire. That's the thing.
Well, we were on a ride out of Laconia, and Laconia Bike Weekend when it was, and we found this dirt road. The pavement just instantly disappeared, and we were on dirt with ruts and everything.
Worse.
And I was driving my I had a knucklehead chopper back then, and I'm like,
Hardtail?
oh yeah, definitely. It was the definite hardtail coffin tank. It was a great bike, but you run the tire half flat so you get a little cushion. But I hit that road and I'm just like, there is no way I'm gonna get my bike down this.
Crack your frame in half. Right?
Oh my god! Well, just because of how thin the front tire was, it would catch every little rut.
Yeah.
So we actually had to, because there was no room to turn, right? Because it went from a normal size road to a single lane with ruts in it. So my boys, I'm sitting on the bike. The boys, I would had to pick up the front end and spin me around.
Nice.
And put me down so I could head back up. I'm like, can you guys follow me everywhere? It makes it a lot easier to turn this thing. I had a 6-foot rake on it.
Oh, so it was stretched way out
Oh,
there.
it was way out.
You'll bend those forks. I mean, hitting all those ruts for sure.
Springer front end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun time. But I'll never do it again.
Yeah. Well, when you get old, I like the luxury. I need to upgrade my suspension. I think it's a little rough, but
We were talking about getting something smaller for ripping around town.
yeah, the Nalt's Indian had the what is their little
Indian
bobber,
Scout.
the Scout. Yeah, the thing's like it's like sitting on a Weeble. When I say that, because like
You don't
the
feel
center
it.
of gravity is so low on it, you kind of just. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall over. Like it doesn't get to the tipping point that the Ultra Classic gets to, where if you go to that point, you're not stopping it.
No
Yeah.
return.
Yeah.
I've had that several times.
Yeah.
Once at Naswa.
That parking lot is renowned for messing people up. I've seen
Sonny's new bike.
I've seen state troopers drop their bike in that parking lot because it's so off canter and
Well, it goes in all different directions.
It's not a fun parking lot, but yeah.
I'll never do that ride again. Made me put down my bike. And I remember I told you I didn't find any damage. This year I'm cleaning it. I found the damage.
You found it?
Little chip right on my frame, on my fairing. I'm like, damn it.
Well, this year at the Naswa ride, the Peter Macris ride, Sonny with his 2-week old road glide, 2 weeks old. Oops. Yeah, I felt bad. I didn't see it. I wasn't there, but
Oh, so you don't know if he got mad and picked it
well,
up and
no,
body-
he took it like a champ, I guess. But
Did he pick
still,
it up,
I
did he
mean,
pick it up and body
no,
slam it?
because the way he was trying to like back in, and the way it fell, it literally was upside down because it fell past the laying on its side because it was on a slope.
That's what mine did.
And I think a couple of guys helped him pick the thing up. He scratched up the saddlebag and one of the foot pegs, and
Took 5 guys to pick my bike up.
Yeah.
It was literally almost
upside down.
Yeah. That's
because
how
it's
bad
such
that
a
grade is.
slope in that parking lot.
They should find a new place to stage because that's horrible.
They really should. I mean, I'm thinking all the way down at Shaw's, but that could be. They'd have to like move. All they would have to do is move all the tents and the paperwork down there.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, I mean, it would make more sense to have a level kickoff point.
Level grade.
Yeah.
You have any heroes, Hollywood motorcycles?
Wait, Wait now, what? Huh?
Like motorcycle riders that were heroes to you growing up.
Oh, Evil Knievel, of course.
Evil Knievel.
Yeah.
I had the SST little ripper
Yeah, and you would send
stunt
him.
cycle.
Yep, yep. That was a big motorcycle too.
It
if I
was,
remember.
and
It was cool.
and he'd sit on the bike, and
Yeah,
you
you
could
hit the
position
button,
him,
you pull the thing, and hit the button, and he goes shooting out of it.
and
Yeah,
it'd either do the loop to loop or
Yeah.
jump over your
Do a
little mini
wheelie.
fountain. Yep,
yeah, cool.
I had one of those.
Yep.
So Evil Knievel was one of your heroes.
Evil Knievel, and then I mean, again, I can't recall things. My memory is crap. It really is. But
My motorcycle hero would be Billy Jack.
Billy Jack from that movie, Billy Jack.
From that movie, Billy Jack. First movie was Born Losers.
Yeah.
Second movie was Billy Jack.
He had that cool hat. Oh, was that Bill?
That was a drill sergeant hat,
Okay.
but it was black, and he had
Yeah.
the little Native American beads around
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
He lived out in the forest, and he turned his back on society. He was a former Marine.
Yep.
And then
Didn't he have a Billy Club all
No,
the time?
nothing.
Who am I thinking of that?
He was empty hand fighting, and he beat up-
Karate.
Yeah, well, Green Beret. He was a Green Beret.
Hmm.
There's a man of the Green Beret. And then the third movie was The Trial of Billy Jack, because after the end of the second movie, he got arrested. And then there was The Trial of Billy Jack. And then the last one, which was a total flop, was Billy Jack Goes to Washington.
I could see how that would be a flop, like they're trying too hard.
Yeah.
You jumped the shark already. Yeah.
Well, they should have ended it at 2.
Yeah.
But Tom Laughlin. That was the name of Billy Jack's real name, Tom Laughlin.
Oh, I thought his real name was Billy Jack in real life.
No, it's not.
No,
Not-
it's Frankie Jack.
No, the only one that
Tom
used,
Laughlin.
The only one that used their real name was Elvis Presley. Thank you very much.
Was Billy Jack a real Green Beret in real life?
Yes, he
So Tom Laughlin was
was
a
a
Green
real-
Beret.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Tom
so
Laughlin was
it's loosely based on him, but not
and the blonde woman was his wife. She was
in real life.
In real life,
Well, didn't same with Charles Bronson? Wasn't his real life wife in all those movies with him?
but Philip Jacques.
That's Phil.
Yeah,
Phil Jacques.
Phil-
James Dean. That's his
Phil-
motorcycle.
I like
guy.
saying Jacques,
I know.
but yeah, Phil Jacques.
Jake's.
James
It's
Dean.
Jake's. I think they pronounce it Jake's. Phil, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know what the J in the middle. It's Philip Jacques Jake's.
I'm surprised nobody said the Wow one. Marlon Brando, the very first
Yeah.
bad biker movie.
Yep. That's what gave him all the bad name. That's why everyone was afraid of bikers from that movie, right?
Well, it's because of the way they promoted it.
Portrayed them as, yeah.
Well, the movie, they portrayed them as bad guys, of course, and going into some little town and breaking it up.
Yeah.
But the way they promoted the movies on all the trailers was coming to a town near you.
Yeah.
Outlaw motorcycle riders
Right.
gonna trash your town. And back then, it was like in the 50s, people believed everything they heard.
Sure.
Think about
I know
War of the
every-
Worlds.
Yep, War of the Worlds. They had them fooled that, and there was another example that I can't offhand think of about how they fooled everybody with something. But yeah, those sneaky
Hollywood types.
Hollywood types. Yeah, Joseph, Joey, Phil, Joey, Jakes. That's
That-
it. Cousin Joey.
Cousin Joey, that's
That's
his
it.
middle name. In case you haven't noticed this, everybody.
Oh, Clint Eastwood had his wife in some of those movies.
Yes, that was Any Which Way.
You
Oh, no.
can any which way but loose. Any which way you can't. Right turn, Clyde.
Right, and then what was the other one where she played a guy, Gus O'Malley? What was the name? Gauntlet. My favorite of all time.
Oh, that was like the all the ladies were in that, and they kill the guy, don't they?
No,
What was that movie?
that's where Clint Eastwood had to go get Gus O'Malley. He's thinking
Okay.
it's a dude, and he had to port the dude back to a courthouse.
Okay.
But it was a girl, and she had dirt on the guys in the courthouse, and which goes high up in the government. So they put a hit out on him. So he had to get her all the way from like Tucson, Arizona, all the way back to New York.
Run the gauntlet. I get it.
And he had to run the gauntlet.
Nice.
And the very last scene, he's coming in a bus that he put like metal plating inside, and he's ducking in and driving it through, and all the cops are lined up on the street just firing into the thing like
Like a gauntlet.
a gauntlet.
Nice.
And he drives the bus right up onto the courthouse steps.
Cool. I got to go back and watch all these movies.
That's-
I fall asleep if I try and watch
That's
a
my
movie.
favorite all-time Clint Eastwood movie.
The Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet.
Okay.
Yeah, we had Magnum Force, which is Dirty Harry.
Mhm.
We had Dirty Harry, which is Dirty Harry.
Yep.
Mystic River. Don't ever look at that if you're a man.
Okay. Was he in that? I thought that was like Ben Affleck or
no,
Casey Affleck.
I'm thinking
Mystic
different one.
River.
It was something where it was a love story.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Definitely not a
I'll
Clint
pass.
Eastwood movie. Yeah,
I'll pass on that. Yeah.
I'll El Paso on that too.
El Paso, the old El Paso.
It's a lovely day when you just ramble.
I
What
like-
goes into making a bike run like this, getting it all together? I mean, it's not an overnight process.
No, most of the particulars have been ironed out in years past, so we've got kind of a formula, and we stick to the basics of it. It is a lot of planning for food, and we try and get numbers of where we're at with attendance, which is tough because a lot of people will, like you said, there's a lot of rides every weekend. So people usually will wait until like the day before to commit to something, depending on weather, depending on how far they have to commute to get to said ride. So there's a lot of factors,
And how much it costs.
and how much it costs, and it's tough to gauge it. But we do have a window of 2.5 or so hours from the time we go kickstands up till we get back to the lodge, where if our numbers don't match the prep for all the food, we have time to send somebody to get more food. So that helps. And you got to allow contingency plans for things like a rain date. Like if the troopers that are escorting us decide it's not safe to do the route, we're not going to argue with them and say, well, we're doing it without you. We're going to heed their warning and not do the route because of weather, which we're going to knock on wood is fantastic for the day. At that point, you need to have a plan for we're not doing the ride. What are we going to do with the 2.5 hours we were supposed to be gone? So you got to make sure you've got entertainment lined up. I know it's a long time for them to wait around to come and plug in and play, but hey, I guess you're going to make a little more money. We'll have to throw you a couple more bucks, but you got to start playing now, So we'll make it work.
Well,
I'll just ramble on for 2.5 hours. People will leave.
Just like Joyce Cooling and Heating, second year they've had to do this. They had
Yeah.
to cancel the run
Yeah.
because of weather.
Yeah.
But they let everybody do it in their cars, and they still wound up at Molly's.
Yep.
And they still had a good old grand old party.
Yep.
So there's always contingency.
Yeah, there was still entertainment there. They just there was a little layover from the gathering spot that we were at for that ride, and it was good because some people showed up on their bikes. It gave them time to go bring their bikes home and get in their car and then make their way out to the end stop of Molly's. Yeah, I love Molly's.
It's a great place.
It's a good
They
place.
got good food.
Yep.
And they should be a sponsor too.
They change up their menu quite a bit. They let us hang our flyers out there too. I hung a few flyers that day out there. I got flyers everywhere. I ran out of flyers because I got them everywhere.
Yeah.
And I gotta again, and I don't want to point out anyone in particular. All of the Nashua Elks riders have risen to the occasion. Everyone's been fantastic with collecting raffle baskets, gift cards for raffles. The promotion through the social medias, on the face spaces, and all of that kind of stuff, hanging banners, getting their employers involved as far as donating baskets and being paid sponsors as well. So it's a group team effort, and I appreciate everybody for making me look good because ultimately
You're the
it
prez.
makes me look good. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate how well you guys get together, come together, stand behind me, stand behind the Elks, and mostly for what you guys are doing for the athletes and the Friars. It's fantastic.
Okay, let's give that information out one more time.
Oh, boy.
Place, time, date, Dale's, raffles. Add the Wolfman raffle to it.
All right, so we're this Saturday, rain or shine, the 18th, staging up at the Nashua Elks Lodge, 720. That's at 12 Murphy Drive in Nashua. It's right off of Northeastern Boulevard by that casino over there. It's $30 a rider, $30 a passenger. That includes your lunch, burgers, dogs, sausage, peppers, onions. There'll be a dessert.
Beer is extra.
All of the accoutrements we'll have.
Beer
Is extra. Beer and drinks are extra. Tip your bartenders. They're awesome. We're going to have live music after. Registration starts at 8:30 a.m. to 10. We will be doing our festivities or our I don't know, safety briefing, Pledge of Allegiance, all that stuff. Shortly after 10, kickstands up at 10:30. About an hour ride to Peterborough. Stop at the Alltown. Restroom break, Gatorades, whatever. Back to the lodge. It's about a 45-minute ride on the round trip back. We're anticipating about 2.5 hours. We'll be back at the lodge around 1 o'clock, 1:30 at the latest. game on. The food is served at 2-ish, and entertainment will be performing. We'll do all the raffles, 50-50, TV, motorcycle raffle. It should be a heck of a day, and I encourage everyone to come out, thank our Olympic athletes and our Friars. Again, it's all for them in helping them enjoy all the things that they get to do from benefiting from the money we raise. So,
Okay, and then after you're done there, you guys can head on over to the Honors Legacy Bash this Saturday 18th, 12 to 6, rain or shine, at the Heinecker Brewery in Heinecker, New Hampshire.
Henniker.
Henniker? Is
Yeah.
it Henniker?
Yeah.
Is it Heineken?
No, that's in Germany.
So let's not forget
Yeah.
those guys because
Cool.
they help out with the vets.
Yeah.
And so first go to the Olympic ride, and that's probably going to bust loose around, probably get done by 2:30, 3, 4 o'clock, like it always does.
It's a long day, and we're not going to torture people to hang out until 8 o'clock at night for the raffles. We will do the raffles in a timely manner. It'll be,
with
we'll
one
let
extra
everyone-
added raffle
with the 1 hour guest host
on the Wolfman.
on the Wolfman in the
show.
wind.
And
And if
no,
you-
you can't fix it for yourself.
I could win. I'm going to throw a ticket in there. Maybe I'll win. If I win, I get to say good morning, Biker Nation.
Done.
Okay.
That's a done deal.
Thank you, sir.
Let me give it a quick shot. See how.
Good morning, Biker Nation.
Yeah, I think you're gonna do pretty
This
good.
is
on that.
Brainz. I got the Wolfman sitting in with me.
You could do something like that.
Cool.
That's not a bad. So it would be your show for the hour. What would you talk about?
I would talk about the life and times of the Wolfman.
Oh, you.
I want an autobiography that you dictate sitting right next to me.
Okay, well, I was born to
I
pull.
I knew he was going
I
to go
was
there.
born a poor
Yeah,
black child.
okay, yeah.
The movie The Jerk with Steve
Yep.
Martin, one of my favorites.
They hate these cans.
It's
More
the cans.
Another tangent.
Oh my God! Think about it though. The '60s, '70s, and '80s
Brilliant.
produced a ton of great movies.
And they would not be able to release half of that these days with the political correctness.
oh, Blazing Saddles would be done.
Yeah.
Anything Mel Brooks would be done.
Yep.
Mel
Yep.
Brooks, he's coming out with another Spaceballs.
I heard something about that.
Yeah, I saw the interview. He is actually
Nice.
doing another Spaceball. I
Cool.
couldn't believe he was still alive.
He's got to be like 100 years old, that guy.
127
Wow.
to be exact.
What was he? The Schwartz.
They made
Wasn't
the
he-
Schwartz be
He was
with
the
you.
Schwartz in that movie, right?
I
Yeah.
can see your Schwartz is bigger than mine.
Oh my God! Yeah, like I said, the political correctness would not play into.
Today's world,
Yeah,
not even close.
Yeah,
He put out some great movies.
yeah.
What was the other one? Kentucky Fried Movie.
Was he History of the World Part
He was History
2?
of the
Yeah,
World. Yep.
Yep, that one. Young Frankenstein with
That's
Gene Wilder. That was
that's
part him too.
Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And-
What
and-
hump?
and-
Wasn't that hump on the other side? What hump?
And Igor,
Igor. Yep.
Marty Feldman was his name.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. He had the
Yep.
hump,
And-
and at one point the hump moves, and Gene Wilder goes, "Wasn't that hump on the other side?" And he goes, "What hump?" I love that movie.
And let me see, there was Gene Wilder. Wasn't
Yep.
Gilda Radner in that?
No, it was Gilda Radner was in it. Terry Garr. is that a
Hang
car?
on a second. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Back up.
Back up.
Frankenstein?
That's Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein. Yeah, people would say Dr. Frankenstein.
So I
and
should
he'd
be
say,
calling anyone that I know Frank?
Yes.
it was Willy Wonka. It's a Willy Wonka thing,
My God.
Yeah.
Hey, if you could have anything out of the Willy Wonka show, what would you want?
The fizzy lifting drink.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I was
I
thinking.
want a keg of it. I'm going for a ride.
I was thinking the Chocolate River.
Augustus Gloop. Yeah. Well, you know that that movie on the train. What the heck is the name of that movie where they're on the train? It's a newer movie. Snowpiercer.
Yeah,
Do you know that whole conspiracy that
I've seen it go by on my TV, but I
I'm
haven't
telling you,
watched it.
Snowpiercer is the sequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Is it really?
Watch the movie.
I'll
You got to
do
watch.
that tonight.
There is a YouTube video that you should watch that'll preface the comparison. So as you're watching it, you can be like, "Holy crap! Holy crap!" Because it follows like you got to watch the YouTube video explaining the whole conspiracy of it, and it makes complete sense when you watch the movie that it's Willy Wonka.
Favorite Gene
Gene Wilder.
Wilder film?
I like all the Richard Pryor ones, like See No Evil, Hear No Evil, See No Evil, where he's deaf and he's
Me and
blind.
That was hilarious.
Classic, hysterical.
Yeah, I'm the one where they were the bank robbers that weren't.
And they walking in like they're all cool.
We bad.
It's not my favorite, but Blazing Saddles.
We talked about
We just
that.
talked
yeah.
about that. It is a great movie, and you
Yeah.
couldn't air it today.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. It is on some of the streaming platforms.
Well, that's
There
the
it
end of
is.
our show, guys. I'd like
Thanks,
to
Wolfman.
thank you, Brainz, for coming in. Thank you, Shade, for
Please.
being on the board, and we'll see you guys here next week. Do not forget,